Welcome to Silicon Scoop, where we dive into the latest tech news impacting the world. Join John Irwin and the Startup Coach as they explore the tech news that matters to you. Stay ahead, stay informed, and now on with the show.
We spent decades shrinking silicon chips to power our screens, but an engineer just built a fully functional matrix display using nothing but air, vacuum tubes, and silicone. This breakthrough in fluid logic proves you don't need a single drop of electricity, paving the way for engineers are creating pneumatic displays and control systems relying entirely on microfluid logic gates and DIY vacuum transistors. By routing air pressure through layered silicone channels, these systems calculate and physically actuate pixels without any electronic components in the matrix. What's going on here, John?
I think this is pretty cool. So there's this YouTuber and maker. His nickname's Soyboy Soft, I think. So he built a small soft display that's made out of silicon and air pressure instead of electronics. So each pixel, it's basically a little silicon membrane over a tiny cell that moves inward when air is sucked out, creating a bump or depression that can spell out text or simple images. So the system is powered by vacuum pumps and valves rather than electricity and LEDs. It's actually pretty cool to watch. I don't know if you watch the video. So it's cool because instead of relying on actual electrical pixels like LCDs and OLEDs, the system's using pneumatic actuation to move the silicon membrane. So when a vacuum line removes the air breath of the membrane, it pulls the membrane into depression, which creates a visible change. When the vacuum is released, the membrane releases and springs back flat. So effectively creating an off state. Although the project is functional, the charm comes, like, if you actually watch the video, it's kind of an ASMR sensory kind of video, because you've got these sounds and sensory experience of watching it. So if you guys get a chance, go watch the video. But you've got the combination of hissing air, clicking valves, and membrane motion. It produces this satisfying audio effect. So not only is it cool technology that's kind of using basic technology to create something cool, there's also this sensory effect to it. There we go. Yeah. What do you think about this, Craig?
All right, we're playing the video. We're just not playing the audio.
No sound, that's why.
Yeah, that's just because it's better not to, because we'll get probably copyright struck for something. Yeah. This lays the groundwork for indestructible soft touch wearables, tactile interfaces that can operate safely in extreme environments where traditional electronics would instantly short circuit. I like to think of this like an update to us, like a city's plumbing system masquerading as a computer processor. Instead of electric switches flipping on and off to light up a bulb, imagine microscopic network of pipes where a drop in air pressure physically sucks a tiny silicon bulb inward to create a pixel. If you open a valve on both the row and the column pipe simultaneously, bam, the intersection gets sucked in, acting exactly like a microscopic and in your smartphone.
Yeah.
So I think this is really cool. I don't think we'll have to see what kind of really cool things people will develop with it. We saw the LED displays that it can do, but that's just the beginning, right?
Yeah. Yeah. This is cool. I'm excited to see where the next steps goes with this and what other people do with this. This is really cool.
Yeah, let me just see if I can jump to a spot where you can see it displaying anything.
There we go. That's it working in real life.
Yeah. So the fluid logic was heavily researched by the military and aerospace industries in the 1960s because the mechanical air logic gates are entirely immune to electromagnetic pulses and extreme radiation. So this will be interesting to see what this makes their way to and what new interactive type devices we can use with this technology. I'm really interested to see whether soft robotics and microfluids prove that logic is a universal language, turning simple silicon and air into tactile display of the future, Would you trust a wearable health monitor run entirely by microscopic air tubes instead of a battery and a microchip? Let us know in the chat.
Tired of drowning in repetitive tasks while your competitors race ahead? Every minute you spend on manual data entry, scheduling, and routine processes is a minute you're not growing your business. Flowgrammer.ca transforms your workflow chaos into seamless automation. We build AI-powered systems that handle your busy work so you can focus on what actually makes you money. Our clients typically save 15 plus hours per week and see their productivity double within 60 days. Visit flowgrammer.ca for a free automation audit. That's flowgrammer.ca. Stop working in your business and start working on it.
What do you got going on, John?
Just plugging away, helping companies with government funding, attending events, probably startup drinks or Flowgrammer events. How about you, Craig?
Lots of stuff going on. I honestly don't know when this is going out. I have to check. I think it's going to go out in April. But there's all sorts of stuff going on. If you don't know about OpenClaw, it's the latest AI automation agent that's taken the world by storm in 2026. And OpenClaw Toronto chapter just launched. And we have all sorts of events going on. So check out openclawto.com. Our first demo night is April 14th. We have a Builder Cafe on April 10th. We have a bunch of other events. There's updates every day. We've deconstructed the latest 2 betas over the weekend that was launched in OpenClaw and what you should do about them. There's a bunch of articles over there. Go check that out. We're also over at flowgrammer.ca where we do N8N automations. We run the Flowgrammer community. I do Builders Hub and connectivity for AI and business automation agents. And for everything else, head over to TorontoStarts where we hook up startups and investors at our startup investor drinks. We do mentoring, we do workshops, we have a list of investors. There's a whole bunch of content over. You can also book me over there if you want a meeting with me to talk about whatever, help your startup. Check out TorontoStarts.com. But John, if people are looking for non-dilutive funding, where should they go and what is that?
Yeah, non-dilutive funding. We're talking government grants, tax credits. Come find me on LinkedIn if you have any questions. Right now is shred time, SRDD. But come reach out to me too. If you've got a startup, if you've got a company, reach out to me if you have any questions. And if they have company questions about their startup in general, where do they find you, Craig?
Yeah, find me at TorontoStarts.com. But John, just before we go, something's open right now, and it's closing May 31st. Thank you. Can Export. And what? Yeah.
So
what
if
should
you have
people
at
know
least
about that?
300,000 in revenue in the previous year, and you're looking to expand outside of Canada, reach out to me, and we can put together. We can talk about an application for Can Export.
All the links we talked about will be in the show notes wherever you're watching this. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave us a comment, give us a like, give us a subscribe. We really appreciate it. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for tuning in to Silicon Scoop. We hope you enjoyed this episode's dive into the latest tech news. Stay connected with John Irwin and the Startup Coach on LinkedIn and subscribe for more insights and updates. Until next time, stay ahead, stay informed.